What's good in the hood? Welcome back to another podcast of Puck Bunnies. I'm your host, Cecilia Perez Najera, and this is
Brandy Rose.
Brandy. So let's get started.
We're back. To everybody's great pleasure, they let us back in the studio.
Yes.
So we're back for another episode.
They let us do it again. So here we are.
We're back.
Lucky you.
Lucky you. Thanks for joining us once again.
So today we're going to start a little bit, not in the NHL, slightly in her sister. Did you see the news? Did you see the new sponsor
the
PWHL?
I did.
For the PWHL?
I did. And because I started, like, the great thing about the PWHL is that they have, like, their games available to stream on YouTube. So please go on YouTube and stream those PWHL games. They're so much fun. They're so great. And yes, I saw the news that a new sponsor for the PWHL is Barbie. They just announced a partnership with them.
Yes.
And
can I just say that is like the most perfect partnership ever? Like it gives so hard. I can't wait to see like Barbie like hockey play. I don't even know if they made like.
I think that they do. I think that they have like a hockey like Barbie player. Like it might have been like in ties to like Miracle on Ice. Like back in the day, or like the You Can Be Anything Barbies. I think that they did have like a hockey Barbie, but I think that this opens the door definitely, especially because like we just had Barbie Summer, which was amazing. If you were there, you just had to be there. You really did. There. Barbie Summer was an experience, and I loved Barbie, and I love just the energy that it gave, and I think that this is really great for opening the door for so many like young girls in hockey, with the rise of the PWHL.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And just combining that with Barbie, like I said, that's going to open the door for so many young girls to like get into hockey and know that like they belong in hockey.
Yeah, the marketing that's going to come out of this is going to be insane. Because I have like a quote from, I think I read this in, I don't even know where it was that I read this. I'm pretty sure it was also in one of like the posts that they made. Mm-hmm. But the partnership includes a video series of inspiring content for kids presented by Barbie, featuring PWHL players and sharing their stories. That. So do you like have an idea? Do you know who you want to see, like
as like a Barbie doll?
Yeah, like or do the story, because I hope that they make them into Barbies. Like I hope that they pick out players and then they can make them Barbies.
No, I would love to see that. And me personally, like right now, one of my favorite players to watch in the PWHL is Sarah Nurse.
Tell me why I saved her. I was like
I love Sarah Nurse, and it's like for one, like seeing. I mean, women hockey players don't get like a lot of coverage in general, but like a black woman who plays hockey and having her be a Barbie doll, I would buy like 6 of them.
Dude,
like, oh my God, I would be like first in line to buy a Sarah Nurse Barbie doll. Like, I love that so much. And like I said, for young girls already, like seeing, the Barbie movie, seeing these Barbie dolls that are more inclusive in terms of like race and ethnicity and just identity, careers, body type, disabilities, stuff like that. And then, you go and you see women hockey players. That's going to let little girls know, like, oh, I can play hockey. I can work in hockey. And I think that that's beautiful. And I am so excited. But yeah, please make a Sarah Nurse Barbie, because I want a Sarah Nurse Barbie.
I don't know if you've seen her. She's popped up all over my For You page. Her name's Lexi. I can't say her last name. I think it's... I don't even know. Huh?
Who does she play for?
Ottawa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But she be eating, dude. Like her outfits, they give.
Oh, yes, I think I have seen it on like Sports Girls Club.
Yeah, and I think the one that I remember seeing her, she wore like a full pink, like suit. I think it was like a pantsuit or something. But she ate when she fucking wore that, and I think that she would be great for
a Barbie doll. Yes.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. That's my take on that.
And another one, of course, we need goalie love. I would love to see Carly Jackson. And especially because, like, and especially just, like, not only, like, women in hockey, but also, like, LGBTQ inclusive, hockey Barbie dolls, I think, would eat. So, Carly Jackson's another one I would love to see a Barbie. All of them. Give every single player in the PWHL a Barbie, because there's not a lot of teams, and, I mean, let's boost that. You know what I mean? And even, like, this quote is, like, Barbie represents female empowerment, and, like, the PWHL breaks down gender barriers to redefine what's possible for women and girls of all ages. And we live by that.
Yes, we do. That's it.
That's our motto.
I'm excited to see what they do with it.
Me too.
I'm really excited.
No, I love that. As soon as I saw that, I like bookmarked it and like put it in our notes. I'm like, we need to talk about that.
Now for real.
Because I mean, we want to have like another episode where we further talk about the PWHL, but like this was definitely
dude. This is my like what is it called?
Roman Empire.
My Roman Empire.
My Roman Empire is
like
the Barbie PWHL doll.
The NHL has Jersey Mikes and we have Barbie.
Exactly.
that's what it gives.
That's boy math versus girl math. Those are Barbie and Jersey Mikes. That's really what it is.
The girlies love the combination. I love the combination.
I love both.
Fuck up a good Jersey Mikes.
It's like I was gonna say, I love the PWHL, I love the NHL, I love Jersey Mikes, and I love Barbie. That's my defining qualities. Really, that's it.
And we stand by that. You're just fighting that.
Exactly.
Period.
The girls are gonna get it. So what's next on the agenda?
You know what's next.
Do I?
You do know what's next.
Is it juice?
It is juice. Girl.
So excited. A little juicy juice.
A little juicy juice.
Justus Anonen. He got his first career NHL shutout the other day. And
well deserved.
we are so I love juice. I want to know your stance on this because you are on record for saying that you are a goalie girlie.
I am a goalie girl.
I want to know.
Okay, we'll see. Like this is so well deserved. I don't know how many games it was that he played, but to get a shutout, and I think it was like 25 points, right? Or 25 saves. I mean, that he got.
I think so.
And that's just like, bruh. And also, like, the people on Twitter, let me just say this, because I am a goalie girl. Let me defend my men, okay? The people who are, like, say, oh, it's Chicago. Okay, bitch, and?
Y'all love talking about Betsy.
Can you get a shutout in the NHL?
Exactly.
And also, like, people are, like, and especially with the trade line deal, the deadline coming up, and people have been like, oh, we need to get someone to, like backup Joey. Yeah. Like, bitch. He's right there. What do you mean? Like,
we have him, and
on the road, we're so terrible on the road.
We're real
to get like to get a shutout in the road, like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, for sure, because it's and it's too. It's like, well, it's against the Blackhawks. How much have y'all Connor Bedard like this entire season?
Exactly.
Like ESPN, like you would know where Connor Bedard was on the ice at all times because they had the little nameplate floating above him whenever he was on the ice. Whenever he was on the bench, they'd let you know when he's on the bench, like. ESPN is like Bedard right now is like the I guess Wemby or like LeBron of like the NHL right now because all they do is talk about Bedard, which like granted like he deserves it, but it's like how are you going to give so much credit to Bedard but then discredit Anonen?
I know
for pitching a shutout for shutting out the Blackhawks. Like which one is it?
Exactly.
And we have good goalies. We do. And even look at Provi down with the Eagles. Like he's been doing great.
Oh my God, yeah, he's been doing amazing.
So shout out to the Eagles goalie coach, Peter Budaj.
You know who you are, buddy.
Shout out, Cuzzo. Love you. But yeah, I think we have a strong goalie core. They just need to continue to develop. But God knows that male sports fans cannot, for the life of them, let players develop. Like, you need to be hot, fresh out the gate, or they're going to come for you.
And guess who's in the starter crease today?
Who's starting?
You know,
Juice?
It's Juice. I love so Juice. We'd love to see it. I don't know. I think he's gonna do great. I mean, and we're playing Chicago again tonight in Denver this time. But man's got this.
And speaking of that, I have a good segue for that. Did you see like all of the drama that was going on? That they were like, oh, like Monday is gonna be like a heated matchup. Like the Blackhawks are gonna come back strong because like they posted that. Video of like Josh Manson like hitting Bedard, like hitting his hand. But I would like to point out that right before that, Bedard did the same thing to Bo Byram. And I do not take kindly to harm to Bo Byram. So like if y'all are gonna talk about I'm very excited. I'm still confident in the Avs. We're at home and we're playing against the Blackhawks. Like
be for real.
Like yeah, no, we're like our guys are solid at home. Man. Yeah. Or like we're on the road, we're a little iffy. But like at home,
come on,
it's in the bag.
And guess who's also back today?
It's
also his birthday.
It is.
I saw that he was like, because I was on Twitter and it says Banishkin on ice, morning skate in white. Not sure how play looks like. Noonan will be starter. So
I was gonna say either way. I read that they were saying that Val would be back. Post road trip, and we're back from the road trip. And I think we have a little homestand, so I'm really hoping that we get Val back because I mean we have a very strong core, but like once we get Val and Landy back,
Dude,
it's over.
Our top 6 is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna be like, cause I haven't checked. Actually, let me see. I haven't checked our stats without Val, cause it's been what 40 days,
give or take. Yeah.
Yeah, but the Avs are actually.
I mean, I'm very glad that, like, you know, Val had that program and was able to, you know, receive that support, and that he's in a much better spot now too. And now, like, with him coming back on the ice, like, y'all better watch out.
Mm-hmm.
We're going for that top.
Because also during that game where and we got the shutout, McKinnon also hit 100 points that same night. So like the Avs have been doing great, but this is just like getting Val back is just gonna like
make us so much better.
Put him over the edge, and like it might take him a while. I'm sure it'll take him a while to get back into it.
Yeah,
like, I mean he's been gone forever. Yeah. Well, not forever, but
for a while. Yeah.
But I mean the fact that he's coming back now, he's gonna be perfect in time for like playoffs.
And that's especially, you know, like, and another Avs player that's been out for what feels like forever because he hasn't been here since we went on our Stanley Cup run is, my captain, Gabriel Landeskog. I am so excited to get Landy back. They're predicting that we could get him back by playoffs, which I'm hoping for. Which, once again, you know, it's going to take him that time to get acclimated and get back into it. But, like, he's that girl. Like,
they'll get it.
He's got it.
It's just a matter of getting back into it. But they'll get the hang of it. I know that they will.
And it's over. It's scary hours for the Avs. Exactly. We're going to have McKinnon. We're going to have Kale. We're going to have Mikko, Moose. We're going to have Val. Woo-hoo. We're going to have Landy. Like,
we're going to eat, bro.
We're going to eat. We're going to have Georgie.
Y'all better be scared as fuck.
You better be scared. We're coming. Mm-hmm. We're coming. The Avs are back. We're so back.
I'm so happy. I can't wait to see what tonight. I hope he starts tonight. I don't know if he will, but I hope that tonight we see him out.
If we're watching the Avs and I see Valnichuskin, I'm gonna like start throwing things. Like I'm gonna rage. Like I'm gonna be like that Travis Scott meme, like where he's screaming
to the fact that Val's back on the ice. There's gonna be that screaming.
No, yeah. Us at the bar tonight watching the Avs just so we can see if Val's back.
For real. All right. Speaking of all of these, I also heard that like I don't know if this is true, but that they were like he was also on the table for trade.
Val?
Yeah. Because he's been out for so long. I don't know where I saw that, but I saw it somewhere. I don't know how much of that is true, though. I guess it just depends on how he does. I don't even know, like, how that would work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of, like, trade talks, and this is true amongst all sports. Like, they're so subjective because you don't know, like, what of the little whispers are, like, real versus what isn't. I mean, we saw the Avs trade Curtis McDermott. Which we love and miss you, McDermott. Thank you for everything. Your legacy will stand forever. That video of him with the Stanley Cup, and he's just faded and is my favorite thing in the world.
Lives on. that will never die.
Avs legend. But you know we got.
Because speaking of that same trade line, why do I keep saying that? Trade line. It's just a shortened version of trade deadline. Bo Byram, do you want to speak on it? Because I have heard that they're thinking of trading.
Yeah, I have also seen those same ones, and are
you scared?
I'm so scared. Please don't trade my son. Joe Sakic, I know you can hear me. Please do not trade my son. Anybody else, that's fine. Trade somebody else.
Puck Bunnies for Bo Byram.
Puck Bunnies for Bo Byram. Puck Bunnies solidarity with Bo Byram. We love Bo Byram. Please don't trade Bo Byram. I will be crushed, absolutely devastated because like this will be like this. So as everybody knows, like I love basketball. And when the Nuggets traded my favorite player, Juancho Hernangomez, I was distraught. I was devastated. It was soul crushing. It's still like that's my Roman Empire. Like it still sits with me today.
She still talks about it.
I still talk about it. Like I was devastated. That was my like canon event. Like that broke me. This would be like on pace for that. Like if the Avs traded Bo Byram, I would be inconsolable. Like I'm already like emotionally volatile right now. But if the Avs traded Bo Byram, you would see me on the news. Like I don't know what I will do, but Do not trade my son. That is a threat. Do not. Other teams, you do not want him. You don't.
Who would they trade him for, though? Like, that's the
I mean,
thing.
a lot of, like, what I've seen is, like, a lot of people want, like, a good 2C. They want a good, like, backup center for McKinnon. A lot of the talks that I have seen is trading, like, making a trade package that includes Bo Byram for Sidney Crosby.
Oh, shit.
And as much as I love Sidney Crosby, I don't want to, like, y'all can come for me, but I don't want to trade Bo Byram for him because I love Bo Byram.
And
That's
I mean,
my
like,
son. That is my boy.
I've abandoned my child! I've abandoned my boy!
Bo Byram and Val work really well together.
Bo has
And now that
honestly
he's back.
been, yeah. I mean, Bo has honestly been one of the Avs' best defensemen this last stretch, these last couple games, like coming out of All-Star break. Like, Bo has been their best defenseman. He has been solid on the blue line. Like, he has looked great. Like, yeah, he's not getting as many scoring opportunities as we would like.
And
but
he's
like,
only 22.
he's only 22. He has a very high ceiling. He has a lot of time to develop, and that's the thing that makes me mad is that people want to get rid of him before we can give him proper time to develop. But like, my hopes for Bo Byram are so high, and it's like, you know, like to my point, like we're kind of spoiled with Cale Makar because Cale Makar is a ridiculous defenseman. Like that dude is a unicorn. Like he's solid defensively and offensively, but you know, you don't see. I mean, in modern NHL, of course, like defensemen are like really great scorers, but like a lot of them like can still just be really good on defense. Which Bo Byram is, like I said, super solid on that blue line. He's a great defenseman, and he's been racking up assists. He's been doing great.
Yeah.
Like he's been, like I said, he's honestly been like the Avs' best defenseman these last couple weeks. So y'all better back up. Stay
Leave
away
Bo
from
Byram
my son.
alone.
Leave Bo Byram alone. Leave Bo Byram alone. I love
He
Bo
likes
Byram.
the mountains. Let him stay here.
He
I think
does.
that's what he said, right?
I think the weather in the mountains.
Oh, the weather in the mountains.
Speaking of,
That video.
so speaking of Bo Byram, I love Bo Byram to death. I do, but we need to study his brain. Cause sweet summer child, sweet boy. The Avs last couple.
This is why you're not beating the trade allegations, bruh.
Oh my
Like-
God, I will protect Bo Byram. I will protect you, Bo Byram, because
Allegations. Speculations. Allegations.
that's something different.
Yeah, I know.
But so for those, I don't know if people have seen the videos that the Avs have been putting out lately. The first of them being. The first of them being, they asked a bunch of the guys, like, oh, if somebody was born on February 29th, 2000, how old would they be now? They asked Bo. They asked, like, Cogs, Jonathan Drouin, Jack Johnson, Chris Wagner, like, all those guys. Not one of them figured it out. Not one of them did. But, like, the process of Bo calculating the math in his head, the math was not mathing. I don't know what exactly the process was.
I don't know what he was thinking.
He was like, what did he say at first? Like 15 or something?
15?
And it's like
He boy did the full-fledged math.
he did the math and he did it wrong.
Yeah.
Well, because like he got to the point, he's like, yeah, whatever. Like I know that they'd be like 24.
No, I know they would be like, whatever, they'd be 23. I told you to ask me that, dude. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. 24 minus 6, it'd be 19. Right?
That is not correct.
Well, and then he went and he's like, okay, so 24 minus 6. And I'm like, okay, so 6 is the right answer because, you know, leap years happen every 4 years.
Yeah.
So you could do the math of either counting up from 2000 or what's 24 divided by 4, you'd get 6. But so I don't know how he got 6 because that was the right answer. But then he made it worse because he went, okay, what's 24 minus 6? To which he said 19, which is also not what 24 minus 6 is. Bless
I'm
his heart.
sorry, but that video belongs in the Hall of Fame
I
somewhere.
love
Like
that
dude,
video
that
so much. I have it like bookmarked in my favorites. Like I love that video.
whoever's doing social media for the Avs, dude, I love you.
I know.
Like
The hockey social media girls are doing it like nobody else is. Like for real. And
You're a
because
G.
to boot, like so yeah, shout out to all the hockey social media girlies. We love you.
we stand
And we stand
women in sports.
women in sports.
Women in sports.
And like to kick like the video that the Avs posted right after that was so in Nashville, I'm sure that you've like heard about like their practice facility isn't the best.
Yeah.
So the guys like visiting NHL teams usually have to dress out before and then ride in full gear on the bus to the practice facility.
Yeah.
And then go from there. And so the Avs posted a video of all those guys like getting on and off the bus in full gear. And most of the guys, they're wearing their full gear, but they're still wearing like slides or like their tennis shoes. But then you see this one low guy, one low player that comes hobbling off the bus wearing his skates. And I remember watching that and I'm like, don't tell me that's who I think it is. Sure enough, who is it? Bo Byram.
It's him.
It's Bo Byram.
It's
Sweet,
Bo Byram.
sweet Bo. Sweet little Bobo. I love Bo
What
Byram.
would we do without him? He's like prime content for
I
the
would-
app.
I
He's
will-
like entertainment times 10, dude. Like
he literally. I love Bo Byram so much. I love him and like. Oh, that's my son. That's my boy. I love Bo Byram. And to come to find out, that's like the general consensus of like the way that most like women like that are NHL fans feel about Bo Byram is like, that is my son.
that is my son.
That is my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I saw the tweets. It's like, oh, like I need to study his brain. Like, what's his problem? Why is he wearing skates on the bus? But I saw a lot of them that were like, if they trade my son, like they better not trade my son.
No,
that is my
dude.
boy. I love Bo Byram so much.
He's the Will.
He really is.
Sorry.
He's just
He's just like that one. He's like that one guy in your friend group, that you can.
I have this theory. Me and my mom were talking about it last time. Like, if like me and Bo Byram would be best friends if we got the chance.
for
Like,
sure.
we would be besties. We would be best friends. Like me and Bo Byram, we'd be on the same page. We would be best friends.
I can stand by.
Bo
I
Byram,
can see that.
please be my friend.
Please don't leave. Please
don't
stay.
leave. Please stay. I'm gonna.
Please be Brandy's bestie.
Please be my bestie.
And mine.
And Cece's bestie. Be our bestie. You can come on the pod and we can make friendship bracelets together.
real?
We could be besties. We would be
We
best
got
friends.
you.
I love Bo Byram.
I love Bo Byram.
This is the official podcast of Bo Byram.
I'm fucking weak.
We should get t-shirts that say like Bo Byram supporters and like have his face on it.
Dude, yeah. We should get one of the posters that like stick to the wall.
Yeah.
We should just have that. But it's just
Bo
a fat
Byram
head
fan
of
club.
a fat head. A fat head.
Bo
That's
Byram
what it's
fan.
called. I'm
Fat.
getting a fat head of Bo Byram.
I'm getting a fat head of Bo Byram. I'm gonna get one for the office. I'm gonna get one here for the studio, and I'm gonna
Bowen.
get one for my room.
Bowen.
Bo Byram. I love Bo Byram. Anyways,
Shifting.
let's talk about Bo Byram for 20 minutes.
Shifting outside of the abs to the general NHL, there's a couple of things. One thing I didn't put on here that I want to get your opinion on because it's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking seen. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I forgot who the Devils were playing. Hello? I forgot who the Devils were playing. But during the last couple of seconds or minutes or something, I don't know if you saw this.
Was it with Jack Hughes?
I think so, but they forgot to put a fucking like player, so they took out the goalie.
Oh, and they
To fucking score it on and they forgot to put in the other player.
Oh,
like, dude, like
God.
the coaches are so fucking unserious. Like, you
No.
can't be.
The 2023-2024 New Jersey Devils are an unserious team, and it's so funny because like I don't know if you've seen the tweets, it'll be like Devils fans, and they're like, "Hell doesn't scare me. Like I've been a fan of the Devils in 23-24."
Dude,
like,
that's literally what it is to be a Devil. That's only what I can imagine to be a
that's
Devils
honestly, and it's
fan. Because how? Dude, how? Like,
that it's
I'm sorry.
catastrophically bad. They're like the Detroit Pistons of the NHL right now. And if you follow the NBA, you know what I mean by
Bruh.
that. But the poor Devils fans are not getting Wingstop.
Dude, not
so.
for real. Oh, God. But that's so, like, they're so unserious. I can't, as an outsider, watching the Devils, dude, it's just, like, they're just funny to me.
You're just
like,
watching them. You're just like, bless their hearts.
Yeah, for real.
Bless
Like,
their hearts.
and their content, like, on social media, too, like, the team as a whole is just, like, super funny to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't see them as, like, I don't want to say it like a real team. Obviously, they are a real team.
they're
but, like,
they're hallucination. The Devils are all a collective hallucination.
It's just like
hallucination.
watching them play is just like funny as fuck to me, dude. Like it's so
it really
unserious.
is, and, like,
it's like
watching-
a joke.
Like one of my favorite, like all-time favorite, like moments from the Devils this year. I remember watching this. I think it was like a primetime game, so it was like ESPN or TNT or something, and it was like Devils like were in OT. I forgot who they were playing, but it was like OT game. They ended up winning, but there's like a video of Jack and Luke Hughes just like slamming into each other.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I've seen
in
that.
overtime, and it's like it's so funny to me. Like it's just.
They're like the Savannah
words?
Bananas. Have you seen those videos? The Savannah Bananas hockey.
The Harlem Globetrotters of hockey, and it's an actual NHL franchise. It's just. Oh Jesus,
dude, I'm sorry. That was just so funny. I saw that when I was scrolling on X yesterday or Twitter, and I was like, I have to talk about this on the pod. Like, there's no way we can skip over this because it's just so funny to me. Like, I can't.
The devil, it's just, like I said, I just love, like, because, like I said, like you said, like, we're just outsiders looking in, but I get all the information from, like, the girlies on Twitter that are just, like, talking about how unserious of a team it is. Like, it's hilarious. It's so, our hearts go out, our thoughts and prayers out to Devil's fans.
It's so funny to me too because like X is split in half so many. Like I have like the Twitter girlies of like hockey.
Yeah.
And then I have like the male alpha hockey boys of hockey. Like hockey Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's just like seeing the side by side reactions to that was so funny to me. No, like it was just like the girlies being like, what the fuck is this? Like
someone, be so for real. Like somebody like they're hockey gorgeous.
Yeah, and then it's like the other side being like, this is why everybody thinks we're a joke, and like this is why we can't get far enough, and we just ruin it for everybody. I was just like, dude,
they're so that's why I'm like I love following I love like all the girlies on like Avs Twitter. Like they're so funny because it's just them like roasting like all of the players but also being like that's my bestie and like that's my son, I love him, and then all the men like take it way too seriously. It's like they're not
best
fun.
of both worlds, bro.
And for real, you get a little bit of both, and that's what we are. We're a little bit of both.
Yeah,
I would like literally we're in the office watching the Avs and Blackhawks game and everybody's like, you watch hockey like a middle-aged dad,
period.
So,
yes. But I react like
a teenage girl because I am just a teenage girl watching hockey, begging her favorite hockey team not to trade her favorite player. That's currently where we're at.
Like in the moment, I'm a dad watching the game, like 1,000%.
With my hands behind my back, just like pacing.
But on Twitter, bitch, I'm reacting like a teenage girl because that's what it is. I mean, it already happened. What the fuck are you gonna do, dude?
Yeah,
like there's nothing.
It's out of our hands. Let's just sit back and enjoy the ride at this point because it.
Exactly.
It is what it is.
Okay, next outside NHL topic.
I want to talk about Matt Remp. Is that how you say it?
Is it Remp or Rempy? I'm pretty sure it's Rempy.
Oh, well.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it is Rempy. Actually, I have a video of it saved. Because, dude, that man is scary.
Bro, I am genuinely concerned for that child's, like, future because, like, he's, what, like, 21?
Yeah, he is 21.
He is very, very young. Yeah, he's 21 years old. And he's been in, like, a fight every single game that he's been in. And, like, have you seen, like, the pictures, like, of, like, his eye?
Yeah.
Of his face? Like,
I thought they were Photoshopped for a second. Then I saw multiple, and I was like, oh, shit, this is not Photoshopped. Like,
and I saw this one, like, they posted, like, a picture of, like, his, like, him prior to the Leafs game, and they were like, you know, like even in professional boxing, like they would not allow him to fight due to like fear of like he would further damage that area and do that. It's like if professional boxing is even like, hey, that's not okay. Like the NHL just letting him continue to go out there and like risk his life pretty much every single night just for like fights. And it's like
I'm like so torn because I honestly like this is like the one thing that like I haven't been able to pinpoint because there's so much like blame going like both ways. Yeah. Because it's just like some people are like get him off the ice. And the other side is like he's proving himself in like this game, and I'm just like, proving what, dude? That you're gonna be concussed and like fucking like
have to retire before you turn 30 because you traumatic brain injuries. Like
that's not okay. No. And because I saw multiple videos of like I forgot who it was not asking him to fight, but like kind of poking at him too. During the Leafs,
it was
I think
Reeves,
it was it. Yeah, and he was like no, but there was also I think it was during that same game where he hit Labushkin.
Yeah, that hit, like, dude? We'll see, because, like, usually, like, you would think that would be, like, a charging call, because, you know, like, you're not supposed to just charge at somebody, just, like, slam into them, but, like, they haven't really been calling that. But God forbid they'll call every goddamn high-sticking penalty on the Avalanche, but charging is fine. You can do that. Just don't.
No, because that hit was scary.
That was insane. Like, bro,
I can't stop watching it because it's just like it's playing right here. We'll play it for you here, but like that shit is like scary. like genuinely scary.
It's dude, like, and
I think he was like concussed now.
I mean,
Kevin Labushkin
probably.
hasn't been doing that great for
Matt-
the Leafs, I've heard.
he's 6'7".
Jesus Christ.
Bro,
And on skates? Bruh.
you better suit up. The Knicks need you. The Knicks need a center.
You're in the
Better
wrong
suit
sport,
up, bro. It's, I mean, and because a lot of people, you know, were like, oh, yeah, this is like the return of like traditional hockey enforcers, which, like, I'm all for a good enforcer. I do, but like, at the same time, there's this little thing called CTE that we really want to avoid, because there's even a study that they said that like NHL enforcers die about 10 years prematurely to like their like counterparts, to like other skaters. Like, that's not a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
Not good.
I don't know. I'm sorry. That shit is scary though. They need to I don't know. And I can already see it, bro. We just got Val back, and they're gonna play. I think they play the 28th. The Rangers.
Josh Manson versus Matt Rem center ice. Or Logan O'Connor. Logan O'Connor is another one of our enforcers. Especially like if anybody lays a hand on Bo, Logan's gonna come for them. Like, did you see that interview with like Logan O'Connor? He's like, you know, because like Bo got checked and LOC went after that guy and started fighting him, and he's like, yeah, you can't like touch our top guys like that. He's like, especially him.
I think regardless of if it's clean or dirty, almost, you sort of want to step in there and make a presence, and you know, let guys know that you can't hit some of our top players like that, especially him.
Yeah,
especially Bo. Like,
I saw
so if
that.
like Remp even like looks at Bo Byram funny, like Logan, it's over. Logan is coming for him.
Don't say this. The fact that we're gonna say that is exactly what it's gonna happen.
I was gonna say if the way like that Matt Remp is going, or Rempy, forgive me if correct me. But like at the rate that he's going, like if he is fighting somebody every game, it's probably for us. It's probably going to be Josh Manson, because McDermott used to be like our enforcer, but now we have. I mean, and then we also have Josh Manson, and Josh Manson's a big dude, and he is not afraid to throw down his gloves. So it's probably going to be Josh Manson, potentially LOC, but I think it's going to be Josh Manson. So shout out Josh Manson.
They say here.
Rempy? Okay.
It is Rempy. I knew it.
So sorry. I'm going to like blurt me saying Remp. I'm so sorry. Matt Rempy. So
no,
sorry.
I'm pretty sure it was Rempy, yeah.
Rempy. Okay.
But no, yeah, they need to watch out for that man. I'm curious to see what they actually do about it. I know that they've called it like, because there's a lot of people on Twitter that have been like tweeting at the official like
NHL.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called, like the safety or the
like NHLP.
Yeah,
like Players Association. Yeah,
because every time they've been making a few tweets, and every time I see like in the comments, it's always someone mentioning Rempy, but which I don't know. I'm curious to see how it plays out.
Yeah, I am too. Because like I said, my biggest thing is like, okay, yeah, like hockey is like open for fights, and that's kind of like the basis of it. But it's at a certain point where it's like, for his sake, that cannot continue. Because you even look like Ryan Reeves kept like poking him and like, come on, let's fight, and he like didn't want to.
Yeah,
like that can't be the narrative that it's like, oh, every single game he needs to come and fight, because for like his safety, like in his health, that's not good. Like, but yeah,
it's not good for the Rangers, because who else do they have? I don't know.
Like just in general, or like
no
enforcers. I'm not 100%, because that traditional like enforcer position hasn't been as like solidified as it has been in the past, you know. Like they've almost kind of gone away with that, but like there's still, you know, like there's still guys that are like, yeah, that's our enforcer. Like for the Avs, it's Josh Manson. You know,
that they like know.
Yeah, it's not as like,
I don't know.
It's not as like it's not as defined as it has been in the past, you know.
Yeah.
Because that used to be like a huge thing, like way back in the day, like enforcers, like that guy was specifically put on the ice so he could lay somebody out.
Yeah.
And it's like now they're kind of like trying to like shy away from that, because it's like, you know, we don't want to just put like a 6'7", 250-pounder out there just so he could like break somebody. Like, it's not a good look for us. So
it's not a good look for us.
Cut.
No, real. But anyway, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Like hashtag justice for my
Justice for Matt Rempy. Like,
poor guy, dude. Like, not at the same time. No, he's not, because, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But, like, at the same time, like, dude, poor guy.
Like, yeah, because like, it gets to a certain point, too, you know, it's like, obviously, you know, those first few times, it's like, yeah, he was, like, doing that. But it gets to a point with other people, like, with Reeves, like, trying to poke at him and, like, oh, I want a piece of you. And it's like,
and their coach, people like letting him go on the knowing that like
knowing
he's
that
being
most
targeted
likely
like
has
that.
a concussion too.
Yeah, no, dude, they need to check
Yeah, they need to
him out.
So, once again, pivoting outside of the NHL, something very, very exciting in hockey news, more specifically here at MSU Denver, is our hockey team is heading to nationals.
Yeah, we are.
Shout out to MSU Denver
Shout out
Hockey.
MSU Denver Hockey.
Those guys, we just came back from like their alumni game yesterday, which was a lot of fun.
It was really
But
cool.
they have worked hard all season long. Like they've been incredible. You know, we
Yeah.
kind of came in and started like covering them and kind of following like their work towards like beginning of November, and it's been a pleasure. Obviously, like it's been
so much fun.
It's been so much fun. There's such like a great group of guys, like on and off the ice. Great
like,
energy.
They work so well
Great
together.
culture. They click. Yeah, they work
They have
so
like
well
great
together.
chemistry. Yeah,
They're-
everybody, like all of them, like their team. Like I honestly like admire what coach has done because
Yeah.
like it's like they all care about each other. You can tell, like you can watch them, like
Yeah.
the way that they talk to each other when they're on the bench. Like all of it has just like been amazing to see, and watching
Yeah.
them grow from like when we started covering them, because we've been covering them for a while.
Yeah.
But we weren't even really there from like the beginning
The
of it.
like start of the season.
But
yeah.
from where we started with them to like where they are now is just like a major improvement, and you
Yeah.
can see it, you can tell.
Yeah, you can absolutely tell, and like you're saying, like it's been a pleasure like being able to like go to their games, go to their practices, and like really get to know and like cover that team, because like you said, they're incredibly talented players on the ice. I mean, they went like 12-0 in our division. They went to regionals and kicked ass, and now they're heading to nationals. It's like they earned that spot. They've worked so hard and have done so much, but it's like, you know, an important thing to touch on that not a lot of people do when it comes to like talking about hockey and athletics, especially at a college level, is like how that team is off the ice. So they have a great bond. They have great chemistry. They're great guys, and it's like I said, it's just a pleasure to work with them, and we're super excited to see them head to nationals because they earned that spot. They deserve that. So yeah, good luck to MSU Denver Hockey and nationals.
Any MSU Denver hockey lovers who want to check out, or maybe people outside who want to check out what they're doing, you can follow them, I think, on
Instagram, MSU Denver ACHA
Hockey.
Hockey. Their social media team kills it every single time. They
Yeah.
put out great content.
We also have content out on our socials.
We do.
for them, not specifically Puck Bunnies, but
Yeah, like
through Met TV.
Met TV, we have a new show called The Summit coming out. We have a bunch of really great, if you want to check out like game coverage, interviews, and like player profiles and stuff like that. We have a bunch up now, and we're gonna continue to post more of those, especially, you know, approaching nationals, because it's like those guys deserve that spotlight. They deserve the coverage. So we're
They do
definitely going to
great.
be putting out more stuff for them there. So, and there's also opportunities to stream for nationals. I think it's pay for stream, but it's
Oh.
Flow Hockey to like stream them there. And did you ever end up ordering an MSU Denver
Oh,
hockey jersey?
no, I didn't. I'm broke.
I had to like take a loan out, but I bought an MSU Denver hockey jersey, so I'm very excited about that.
I don't know if they like. Hopefully, they'll like open it back up again,
Yeah,
and they'll like allow for another set of orders.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
yeah.
and then maybe I'll be able to buy one at that time.
But moral of the story is we're Natty's bound. Go MSU, go SCO Roadrunners, SCO
Natty's
Roadbirds. Super exciting stuff there.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Good luck to
Amazing
them.
players, amazing coaches, amazing staff, amazing fans. Just
Great stuff. It's great. It's a great time to be a hockey fan.
it is a
Let's
great
just
time
say
to be a
that.
hockey fan. I mean, talked about PWHL, we talked about NHL, we talked about local ACHA. Like,
All of it.
it's a lot of fun.
We covered all the bases today.
Covered all the bases. We had a lot more of a structure today. The first one we kind of went into it flying blindly, but like I think it went well.
It was an intro for the first episode. We did a hell of a good job on that episode.
Yeah, no, I'm proud of it. I think it went very well.
And now look at us.
And now look,
We're diving into the whole thing.
we're talking about all of it, and we're the official podcast of Bo Byram, the Bo Byram
the
Supporters
Bo
Club.
Byram Supporter Podcast.
If the Bo Byram supporting podcast. So
Bo
if
Byram.
you guys are also Bo Byram enjoyers like us,
Puck
be sure
Bunnies for
to
Bo Byram.
like
Bo
and
Byram.
subscribe. Puck Bunnies for Bo Byram. Look at
Our man.
go Bo Byram. We love Bo Byram.
Yeah, we do.
We love. Shout out Bo Byram.
Shout
Shout
out Bo
out
Byram.
MSU Denver Hockey. Shout out you guys
The fans.
for keeping the lights on in here.
For keeping the lights on. Not for real.
For paying our bills.
For watching our videos.
For watching our videos. Shout out to you guys.
For indulging or for what is it called? I don't know what I'm trying to say, honestly.
Hey, man,
For
power
watching
to you.
and supporting our conversations, letting us vent to you.
Letting us vent to you and talk about hockey, which is always a treat. We love it. And be sure to stay tuned. We're gonna have some more fun stuff coming
at
out.
you.
Hopefully, some more
Very
conversations,
soon.
more guests, perhaps.
Go Avs.
Scoavs.
They better win today. They will win today.
Scoavs. Scoavs. Scobo Byram and Sco Roadrunners.
Period. Make sure to
Love you guys.
subscribe for more content. Follow us on social media. And we'll catch you guys on the next episode of Puck Bunnies.
Bunnies.